Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right, that's these holy scriptures, man. These are the only things that's faithful and true. But y'all run up into these libraries looking for books. Y'all get on Google for Google to be your power, for Google to be your heavenly Father. All right, but the Lord said the scriptures are the things that are faithful and true, man. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. All right, so let not the unfaithfulness of these heathens and these 2/3 trouble us, man. We aren't troubled by these words. It says, that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. So all of those people that have been robbed of faith by the Heavenly Father, all of you 2/3, only 1/3 of the nation of Israel shall survive these upcoming calamities, man. All right? So just because you think, oh, my skin's brown, I can make it. Yeah, you're going to make it on the other side after these deaths come. All right? But first you got to come back to the statutes and the commandments of the Lord, man. That's the reason we went into slavery in the first place. All right? We disrespected our power and followed all these idol gods, man. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, death, and destruction. All right, so the sword, all of these different weapons, Esau's blessing was a gun. Why do you think these so-called white people love their guns, man? You walk up in their houses, they got deers on their wall. All right? They love them swords, man. Famine. The Lord's gonna make this place where it ain't gonna be no food in these stores y'all going to. When that dollar collapses, when you walk up in the store and think, oh yeah, I got $50, can I buy some bread? They down there in Venezuela right now. You can throw somebody $1,000, you might get a loaf of bread, man. 1,000 pesos, you might get a loaf of bread. All right? But famine is coming to this place, man. Famine is coming. And it says death and destruction, man. It's going to be hella death out here, hella destruction. All right? Those are the things that are coming to this place, man. Not no fun, not no joy, not no peace and prosperity. All right? Those aren't the things coming to this place. America's about to be destroyed off the face of the earth, man. Matter of fact, they had a missile warning in Hawaii, a false flag, you know what I'm saying? In Hawaii, the people in Hawaii was going nuts. For 40 minutes, they let this alarm go off telling you that a missile was coming to Hawaii. All right, but soon enough, y'all gonna get that same thing on y'all phone, but it's gonna be real missiles. All right? It's gonna be real missiles coming to this place. North Korea, Russia, all right? All of these different countries, man. Iran, Pakistan, all of these countries about to send missiles to America, man. And they said you get 20 minutes after you get that message to try to hide, all right? 20 minutes. What kind of shelter you gonna seek in 20 minutes, man? And even if you got a bomb shelter, the Lord gonna seek that out, man. All right? So if you're not of the elect of Israel, you're not gonna be delivered out of this place. You're not gonna be delivered from those missiles. It says all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. You got a question, man? You gonna keep listening?
You're not gonna treat someone that you met a week ago or a year ago the same that you met your best friend when you were 12 years old. Por ejemplo, Ray, tú lo vas a tratar igual que tú. Trata de
First off, I appreciate what you're doing. Second, I like in the Bible. If the Bible teaches you stop when a person is preaching the word.
You can't even tell where so like the inside is like small.
Listening to you preach, and I've been using my God gift of discernment to watch people around me. You feel me? Some people turn, they walk, they listen. You feel me? But then they continue going about their regular routine. Nothing you said is false. I'm not researched all that. You feel me? And I'm glad that you're using Yahshua, Yahweh, you know, instead of the American term God, Jesus, because you look them up, those are not his name. You know, Jesus. That's why I do research and history in Hebrew, Greek, and also with the Rome. You feel me? But none of this is something that we can't stop. it's already, if it was meant for us to stop it, it would have been stopped. We can't stop it. All we can do is continue doing what you're doing, spreading wisdom and knowledge, and keeping ourselves clean and ready for the Lord to come. You feel me? And the only reason why I don't be out on these streets like this, doing the same thing we're doing, is because even though my calling was to preach and to prophesy, you feel me? I'm more of a person that going to, I understand why people would say Jesus was the bad guy. Because most likely Jesus talked to a prostitute, changed her life. Jesus talked to people that couldn't get their life right, that was so materialistic in this world and changed their life. So what do? Occasionally I might go to a strip club, but I'm not throwing ones, I'm throwing knots. You know, when I see a person that's on drugs, I don't try to sing with it. Like I said, I'm trying to get their life right and get out of drugs. But as men of God, Yahshua, Yahweh, and people in that spiritual. You understand what I'm saying? So we fight against spirits in high places. A lot of people believe in UFOs. UFOs are not real.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna get a couple of your points. I'm gonna let you finish talking, but I'm gonna hit all your points. Go ahead.
For me, I say that I don't believe in aliens is because if you read the Bible and in native tongue, it clearly states that it was flat.
What?
The earth.
That's not true either.
Alright. Listen. So
We're gonna have to point by point because you bring up a lot of stuff. So we gotta have to point by point. Okay, so the first thing. All right. So I'll try to be brief. All right. So first off, I'm glad you said the Yahweh and Yahshua thing, but his name is not Yahweh because you said, you studied the ancient Hebrew. So in the ancient Hebrew, there are no E's. So his name
I can't pronounce it right.
Yahweh. That's the Heavenly Father's name.
I know. I hear it on my videos, but
and his son's name is not Yahshua. It's Yahweh Shai.
I can't say all that.
Hey, you better learn it, man. Those are the only names that you say. All right. So, also, all right. So you said that. The second thing was, the Lord did speak to many people, prophets, publican sinners. All right. This is Matthew 9 and 12. It says, but when Yahweh Shai heard that, he said unto them, they that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. All right. So our people are sick. Or our people have been through so many things. So he's healing to come back to the children of Israel. All right. But the main thing, UFOs. UFOs are all throughout the Bible. All throughout the Bible.
They say aliens.
Ain't no alien. It's angels. The angels are in those ships. Man. Ain't no aliens aren't real. That's these so-called white people telling people that they real. So when the Lord returns, everybody will be thinking it's a bad thing. Everybody wants all these countries to start shooting it. All right. This is 104. You seen Independence Day? All right. This is Psalms 104 and 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the cloud his chariot? All right. His chariots are those so-called UFOs. Those are the chariots of the Lord. You saw in that movie. They came out from that big cloud. All right. Those are all. They're all in here. All right. Ezekiel 1. If you take some time, I'll read the chapter of Ezekiel 1. It'll give you discernment of how the angels look and how the chariots look. All right, this is Ezekiel 1 and 15. Now as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by living creatures with its four faces. The appearance of the wheels and the work was like unto the color of a barrel, and they had one likeness. And their appearance was a work, as it were, a wheel in the middle of the wheel. So when you think of UFOs, they look like two saucers. All right, two saucers on top of each other. All right, and it gives you, it's countless scriptures in here that tell you how the UFOs look and the fact that they're coming in the Lord's power to destroy the earth, man. All right, Zechariah 5 and 1, it tells you that too. You know, but you said you ain't got all day, so I'm gonna try to skip one to scripture. But the UFOs are very real. They're unidentified. They're identified. They're the chariots of the Heavenly Father. But you said the reason you're not coming out, this is the last one, I'll let you talk. You said the reason why you're not coming out here, but this is a commandment by the Lord. This is Matthew 22 and 9. Go ye therefore into the highways and find as many as you shall find, bid them to the marriage. So if you know you're an Israelite, if you know that you got to follow the statutes and commandments of the Heavenly Father, you keep researching, keep studying, learn all you want to, and you got to come out here and tell these people. Because in Ezekiel, he says, if you don't let them know about their judgment, the blood gonna be on your hands.
Yeah.
All right.
So I do that. I talk to prostitutes. I talk to bases. I talk to
that's
random people.
It's a building process. So I'm not gonna say rush into it.
But like I said, for me, it's more of God sending people my way. You feel me? Because the Lord knows that the devil want me dead. So out on the streets.
Who's the devil? Who's the devil?
Lucifer.
Okay, so Lucifer, that's not true. All right, so devil only means adversary.
Yeah, I know. You talking about the definition?
White people are the devils, man.
You talking about the
all right,
definition
that's
term?
you
Then
dead.
the
They shoot us
adversary.
down in the streets.
Exactly.
That's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're talking about Satan, Satan does the will of the Lord. Satan don't come out here rampantly and do what he wants. The Lord got to tell Satan, that's his main hitman. The Lord say, go kill that person, and Satan do it. Or the Lord say, go tell his group of death angels to go and do it, and they go kill somebody. That's the Lord, man. That ain't just Satan out here just running rampant doing wicked stuff, man. These so-called white people are the physical counterparts of Satan. They doing the Lord's wicked deeds. All right? So that's a understanding that you got to come to. But it's like you said, you talk to people, and that's cool, talking to people individually as you see them. Okay, so, but you got to come out to these streets, though.
So you basically saying, God, no. I kind of disagree with that for the simple fact
with what?
That the devil, that Satan have any type of true dealing like that
with the Lord?
Yeah.
All right, can I read you a scripture?
Job.
So you already know.
When he asked, but this the thing, he went around what you would call the world. He went around the plane, up and down, through and from, and in and out, trying to see who all he could deceive.
Right.
So the Lord asked him, have you considered my servant Job? Now he said, yes, I have. But you keep a hedge around him of protection. So I can't touch him because he's so blessed.
So if the Satan's so big and bad, then how, if the Satan's so big and bad, okay, go ahead, finish.
He said that you have him protected. He said that now if you take that hedge of protection off and let me do harm, he will curse your name. He will curse you to your face. So the Lord took that challenge and said, okay, fine, do as you will, but don't kill him. That's why the Satan went ahead and killed his family, his farm, his crop, had his friends come and tell him that you must have did something wrong. Now only when Job got to that point, itching to that point of questioning God, this, that, and the third, and when he was going to, the Lord stopped him. The Lord let him know, don't question me. This was a test.
Okay, all right, beat this. So, I'm a mob boss, you a mob boss. We fight against each other, all right? But somehow we have a meeting, all right? So, if you a mob boss and I'm a mob boss, and I say, hey, don't kill this, and you like, no, I'm gonna do what I want. Do you think that I can tell you not to do something? No, that's what's, look, the thing is, Satan is under the Lord's subjection. Don't nothing happen on these streets without the Lord sanctioning it. Nothing. Nothing.
But so, that means the devil has to get some type of permission to do it. So therefore his whole permission of
like
the Lord
I said,
is to test us,
that's his main
show the Lord that we're not worthy and bring us down to where
that's his main hit. All it is that's his main assassination. When he want to hit me and take it out, he calls Satan. That's all that is, man. And you looking at it from a different perspective. But that when you call Satan out, you like, that's my hit, man. I want him to put in some work. All right. That's all that is. Go ahead.
For me, the reason why I say the earth isn't round is because in Hebrew text it's different from the translation of America.
Absolutely.
So when he said that he made the earth as like a fancy car show or something, you know what a signorine is? Okay, a signorine is back in the day with kings and important letters and documents where they pour the wax on the letter and they'll get a wing or something. Okay, now if you look at that, you'll see at the outer her edge. You feel me? The print that it made, the rounding. Now that is basically how the earth is. The edging, the edging is okay. Then you would most likely know the edging around the signorine is the ice that keeps the water at bay. When he say he separated the water from the water, then he did it again. He separated the water from above and below, meaning basically he drew back the water, made land.
That's not what that means.
What does it
listen?
mean?
Okay, first off, the world is round. All right, I'm gonna tell you that. I used to be on the same. I was on the same thing for a couple months. All right, but the Lord opened that to me to let me know, one, you shouldn't try to study things that's beyond their strength. All right, so you ain't about to go all the way to the end of the earth to try to fall off. All right, that's not about to happen. But when he's talking about separating the water from the waters, you know about heaven. The word heaven in Paleo Hebrew means shamayim, which means the waters of the heavens. So when the Lord talking about separating the heavens of the waters, he was talking about the waters, because there's waters that's created in the heavens and the waters that are created in the earth. He's not literally talking about a ring around the earth. All right, but look, all I'm gonna say is the flat earth thing, don't let that confound you, because many people are going off. You're trying to find things that's above thy strength.
No, I look at, okay, how I found about the flat earth, before when I heard it, I'm like, okay,
I was convinced on it too.
It was a thought that I had when I was a kid, whether the earth was flat. Right. So when I started doing research, of course I ran across people that were trying to connect it with the Bible, this, that, and the third, and whatnot. But the point is that it's certain key words like dome, the firmament, the like dang, what the word that he used as the earth was, like a footstool. All those things are round. Yes, they are round, but they're not a ball.
A footstool.
You feel me? No. And then with NASA, everything that they show is Photoshop and computer.
It's fake.
So therefore, there's no real proof of
so
outside
why
space.
first off, so why even try to? Because instead of worrying about the things that, like I said, that are above thy strength, that you'll never truly know. That's something that you will never truly find out. All right. Well, once the Lord redeems the children of Israel, and we go planets to planets, then that's that point. But you're fighting for something that's above thy strength, man. All right. And the earth's gonna be here forever. So why even constantly make that your understanding? All right. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 4.
To be approved.
That too. All right. But he's talking about the scriptures.
Yeah, the scriptures.
All right. The scriptures.
If the scripture is basically leading to where it says the earth is a dimension, then why believe the white men say when they continue to say and can't prove their lies?
They proved that. Did they not say the earth was flat first?
Mm-hmm. Yes, until the Jesuits came about.
What's that dude name? Start with a G.
Not Constantine.
It wasn't Copernicus. The dude, Galileo.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were going to say
Galileo. Until he came around and then said the earth was round. But nonetheless, why you like I said, you're dwelling with something that's above our strength, man. You need to be focused on the things here that you can, that letting these people know what's going on. You ain't never gonna get on the plane.
For me, I'm past.
Okay, so the earth's gonna be here forever, regardless of you think it's flat or it's round. All right, one generation. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. All right, so the earth's gonna be here forever, man. So regardless if you think it's flat or if you think it's round, you put something that's above thy strength instead of focusing on the commandments. All right, this how look. We've been sitting here talking for I don't know how long, but the main thing we've been talking about is the flat earth. I'm saying, but my point is, the main thing has been the flat earth, as opposed to you know that you're an Israelite. You just said that. You said you know his name. You thought you called him Yahweh and Yahshua, but you know that his name isn't God and Jesus Christ. So you're an Israelite, man. Regardless if you want to accept it or not, you one of these people on this side. All right, and so if you're an Israelite, you need to be coming back to the commandments of the Lord, man, and let the Lord worry about those things. All right, we need to be worrying about the salvation of our people. All right, you worrying about if the world is that's Esau's tricks, man. You know what I'm saying? These devils will put those tricks on your head to make you think those are the things that you need to be concerned with, man. That's a device of the devil, man.
No,
you know,
because most people concern themselves about materialistic things. I never concern myself with materialistic.
And no, I respect that.
I always cherish knowledge, wisdom, and insight. Those are those things that I always look for in their life. So anything that challenges white authorities, or what's he basically been teaching me since school. And I find out as an adult that most of the things that they taught in school was lies. So therefore, anything that they say from the government, from history, of course, I'm not going to believe it. Because they also say most people don't know what the history of Christmas was. And that time, they was killing kids, they was having orgies, they was having sex with animals, until time passed on to what we have Christmas as now. the fucking the Native Americans don't fucking like white people for the simple fact that they say they found this shit, but they would actually kill them after eating.
Wicked as hell, man.
Okay, so they have went around every country. That's why I tell people, name one race that have went around the entire world, conquering, killing. And what does the devil do? Conquer, kill, and destroy. And that's exactly what.
Right. So you know these things, man.
Exactly. So therefore, it's to deceive. So therefore, anything that come out of these Caucasian brainwashed people, I'm not gonna believe. But if the Lord tell me, okay, everything that you've been taught, that I've been telling you when you was a child, that didn't make sense in your head, now that you find out as an adult is a lie, then I gotta keep going with that.
Right. So it says, be not deceived, man. We are not, we do not fall victim to Satan. We are not of Satan's devices, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know about these devices. So I feel you. The Lord says, the beginning of knowledge is the fear of God. You gotta go. All right, you're an Israelite, man. Get into that Bible, bro. Hey, can I read you one? You can run off, bro. Let me get you one last scripture.
I said, my work is over here.
All right. Get you one more scripture. All right, this is what our whole duty is, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole tree of man. So that's what you need to focus on. All of this, you know what I'm saying? Don't let those things put you in a keep studying, whatever you need to find yourself approved. Study to show yourself approved. Before the study show yourself approved in the scriptures, man. All right, that false flat earth doctrine will have you up all night. I stand what's wrong.
Okay, I stay like here. This is what we do at my house, and this is what I do with my friends. As you can see, I smoke my weed, this, that, and the third. But this is what I do. I have friends on my Facebook that does this right here. Like I say, I love knowledge, insight, understanding, wisdom. You feel me? And I have a strong discernment because for the simple fact, it's just something.
All right, man. Get into your scriptures, man.
All right.
You see, you know, there's so many things. You know, it's the spirit, but you know, it's a couple of verses that I wanted to hit. You know, you'll get flighted sometimes. You know, but it's all good. But you gotta understand that our people, man, we're not ignorant of Satan's device, man. You know, they'll throw these different doctrines out to get people confused and have our people running in a state of stupor, man. Instead of coming back to the scriptures, instead of coming back to the commandments of the Lord, man. Because the things that are going to come to this place are going to be dreadful, man. All right? It's mass death about to come to this place, man. All right? It's mass judgment about to come to this place. All right? Mass panic, mass fear, you know? Mass death, mass destruction. All right, so our people gotta get out of Satan's understanding, man. And you know, you can tell the brother he was humble, you know, and it's some things that he does know, but he don't have a full understanding, man. You know, he knows he's an Israelite. He know that the Most High is not God or Jesus Christ. Of course, he had a right name, but see, and that might have been the Spirit of the Lord. He said, the way his mouth was, he couldn't even say the names, man. And see, that might have been the Lord shutting him up, so he couldn't say it. It might be part of the prophecy, man. You know, but nonetheless, it could have been something that the Lord not ready for him to open yet, man. But hopefully, the Lord opened that brother's mind, man. You know, he could be one of the hopeful elect. But if not, man, he gonna go down with the rest of the 2/3, man. Simple as that.